Today I'm going to talk about Mauritania. Um, Mauritania, or officially the Islamic Republic of Mauritania, is a country located in the west of the African continent. Sunni Muslims make up 99% of the population and Christians 1%. Mauritania's economy is based on traditional rural products like agriculture, livestock gathering, or river fishing. It's the one of the astonishing events of the today's Africa that the country has survived the economic depression, famines caused by drought, and despite the constant need for international assistance to survive the conflicts over reappropriation of the former Spanish Sahara, Islam, which holds various ethnic groups together, has a great influence on this. These are the tables about Mauritania: population, climate, neighbors, languages. The lands of Mauritania were first ruled by a kingdom affiliated with Rome and then underwent Berber migrations. In this place where there are local kingdom, the prominent kingdom is the Kingdom of Ghana. Muslim traders who came to the region in the 18th century established strong relations with local organizations. After this century, Ghana's kings allowed Muslims to live in the region. The conversion of Berber tribes to Islam and religious mystical movements led to Islamization of Mauritania a large extent. Mauritania, which was ruled by Maronids among the 13th-15th century, later passed under the control of Hassanids. French colonial troops first entered Mauritania in 1854, but it was only in early 20th century that they took control of the interior. The independence of movements that started after the Second World War lasted for 10 years, and the country first gained the status of an autonomous region under the name of Islamic Republic of Mauritania on September and declared its independence on November 1960 with the same name. In the 1961, during the reign of Mukhtar Veled Day, the country's first president, a struggle was attempt with uh, Morocco for the capture of the former Spanish Sahara, but it was not successful. After Spain's withdrawal from Western Sahara with the agreement signed in Madrid on 14 November 1975, the region was divided between Morocco and Mauritania. After Mukhtar Veled Day was overthrown by a military coup, Mauritania, which could not achieve political stability and witnessed many coups, government changes, and internal conflicts, has been drawing a more stable image in terms of politics and economy in recent years. Political structure. While the state of Mauritania was planning a coup from 1960 to a military government to 1978, civil governments in December 1980, a major military rule the following April. In 1991, a new constitution established a multi-party system and a new bicameral legislative structure. Additional laws in 2005 and 2008 selected each. The legislature introduced a new legislative organization to the 1991 constitution introduced in 2006. Discounted the presidential sale and included the 75-year-old election for general candidates. He announced that the 2008 COP, the military test, had completed the preparations for additional foundations. Mauritania is a republic. The planning for a period of 5 years by the votes of the people, the head of the state and prime minister he appointed is supported. During 2017, Mauritania passed through planning once a year into parliamentary legislature consisting of the Senate and the National Assembly with members by people for a term of 5. In 2070, though, the Senate was abolished by the people and the National Assembly remained the only chamber of the legislature. The constitution defines the country as an Islamic republic and recognizes Islam as the sole religion of citizens and state. Law and legal procedures stem from a combination of French civil law and Sharia. The judiciary consists of a single court system based on a combination of Sharia and secular legal principles. The government continued to prohibit non-Muslims from proselytizing, although there was no specific legal prohibition. The government continued to ban any public expression of religion other than that of Islam. The possession of non-Islamic religious material remained legal, although the government continued to prohibit their printing and distribution. The government maintained a TV station and radio station based on a Quran. Both stations sponsored regular programs on themes of moderation in Islam. Authorized churches were able to perform liturgies within their own buildings but could not propagate their own religion. An unofficial ungovernment mandate restricted non-Islamic worship to a few well-known Christian churches. There are Roman Catholic and other Christian churches in Nouakchott, Kaidi, Atar, Nubidi, and Rozo. Citizens could not attend non-Islamic religious services which were restricted to foreigners. The government also appoints the High Council of Fatwa and Administrative Appeals, which advises the government on the compliance of legislation with Islamic principles, has the power to regulate issuance of fatwas and resolve related disputes between citizens and public institutions. The law requires members of Constitutional Council and Supreme Council of Judges to take an oath of office, including promise to God that they will uphold the laws of the country in accordance with Islamic rules. Public schools and private secondary schools, but no international schools, must provide 4 hours of Islamic instruction per week. Arabic religious education is required for students seeking baccalaureate. This country is a party to the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights. These are the references. That's all.